where the diamonds hide, a pickaxe in hand with the mobs by my side, crafting my dreams block by block. The world's my canvas, no ticking clock. Through caves and biomes I roam so free, building a fortress, it's just for me. When the creepers hiss, I take my stance. In the world of Minecraft, we always advance. MobBlocks, where the magic begins. Craft in the future, let the adventure spin. From redstone circuits to towering spires, MobBlocks fuels the builder's fire. In the nether's heat or the snowy hills, I've got the tools, I've got the skills. Trading with villagers, slaying the end. Every block's a new way to transcend. MobBlocks steps in with design so grand, making mods and tools for this endless land. From shaders to mobs with a custom twist, they keep the magic of Minecraft list. MobBlocks, where the magic begins. Craft in the future, let the adventure spin. From redstone circuits to towering spires, MobBlocks fuels the builder's fire. We're stacking high, we're mining low, fighting off phantoms in the moonlight glow. Exploring new realms, reaching new heights, thanks to MobBlocks, our gaming nights. So grab your sword and light your torch. It's a MobBlocks world from jungle to porch. Together we'll conquer, create and thrive in this blocky universe. We're alive. MobBlocks, where the magic begins. Craft in the future, let the adventure spin. From redstone circuits to towering spires, MobBlocks fuels the builder's fire. So grab your sword and light your torch. It's a MobBlocks world from jungle to porch. Together we'll conquer, create and thrive in this blocky universe fire. Digging down deep where the diamonds hide, a pickaxe in hand with the mobs by my side, crafting my dreams block by block. The world's my canvas, no ticking clock. Through caves and biomes I roam so free, building a fortress, it's just for me. When the creepers hiss, I take my stance. In the world of Minecraft, we always advance. MobBlocks, where the magic begins. Craft in the future, let the adventure spin. From redstone circuits to towering spires, MobBlocks fuels the builder's fire. In the nether's heat or the snowy hills, I've got the tools, I've got the skills. Trading with villagers, slaying the end. Every block's a new way to transcend. MobBlocks steps in with design so grand, making mods and tools for this endless land. From shaders to mobs with a custom twist, they keep the magic of Minecraft list. MobBlocks, where the magic begins. Craft in the future, let the adventure spin. From redstone circuits to towering spires, MobBlocks fuels the builder's fire. We're stacking high, we're mining low, fighting off phantoms in the moonlight glow. Exploring new realms, reaching new heights, thanks to MobBlocks, our gaming nights. So grab your sword and light your torch. It's a MobBlocks world from jungle to porch. Together we'll conquer, create and thrive in this blocky universe. We're alive. MobBlocks, where the magic begins. Craft in the future, let the adventure spin. From redstone
everybody. Hello. And you can see all these alerts coming through. These are subscriptions from YouTube, guys. Welcome back to episode 5, I believe we're on now for the podcast. We're doing pretty well. Today we're joined by Don. He's back, guys. He's down there sipping out of his lovely Christmas mug. What a time to introduce him when he was just trying to have a drink of his tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
We are joined by Mr. Fox this week as well.
Hello.
And we've got our special guest that's joined, who's going to no doubt rattle our brains with some very difficult questions. Our lovely Heroes.
Hello.
And if you guys haven't already, be sure to go and check out her channel on YouTube. It's an awesome channel where she does add-on reviews, and she's reviewed all of MobBlocks' ones so far. And I can only say to positive effects, Heroes, right?
Yes.
Yep, the best add-ons you've ever reviewed, right?
Yes.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
they're pretty good. Yeah. No, they're
Cool.
good.
Oh, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Must be all them other teams she works for now is giving us competition, eh? So, yeah, so we're going to, as usual, guys, those who have tuned into previous podcasts, it's the same thing today. We're going to go through feedback from the marketplace, answer any questions that need to be asked within the Discord, within the stream chats. So you'll have to bear with me, I'm half asleep still. We're going to tell you what new releases are coming and what we've been working on in the backgrounds in regards to Roads Plus add-on and the new add-on that's just been submitted. If you guys have been watching the live streams of a Saturday, you guys are aware that we've just submitted another add-on, so we'll go through a little bit with that. Don's got a little announcement to make as well in regards to this month's giveaway. So yeah, with that, we'll crack on. Unless there's anything you guys want to add before we move on to the feedbacks.
No, not really. Good to go.
Oh, good. And as you guys heard at the start of the stream, we've changed the intro now to the new MobBlocks song, created by our one and only Mr. Fox. So,
And what does Fox tell us something that inspired us to create such a masterpiece?
oh,
And is he worried that it's going to actually outsell his current albums? Because I feel like it might.
I don't think there's any danger of that personally, because my other one isn't selling at all. So it's not really going to affect it that much. How the inspiration behind it was really, it was threats really from Don and Fubs. Really, that's what did it. Was if you don't
hold on. I can vouch for Don on that because Don had no idea about it. Hence the surprise from Saturday. So you kind of dropped yourself in that one.
No, he did. This is the ruse that they want to pull over the eyes of the people listening. You know what I mean?
No, you see,
So,
I had Brett's written down to approach him, but I hadn't actually managed to approach him yet. So yeah, it's kind of his psychic abilities there a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't aware that you'd actually created one.
It's his princess powers.
so anyway.
Because to be honest, I chatted to Para about it, and he said, "Well, if you want him to create one, talk to him." So like, yeah, okay, I will. And then,
not knowing I'd already asked. Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah.
So,
But no, it was a request from Fubs just to write a song.
it was a challenge, wasn't it? I asked just it was more like, I've got a challenge for you, Fox, and he's like, what?
Yeah, there was an element of that, but it wasn't obviously down to myself. It was down to being asked to do it. So that's how it came about, really.
Julio. Right, so that's where the song comes from. I mean, what I should have done is have it played in the background, but I don't think having it playing on loop I don't want it to annoy people. So we shall crack on with this month's feedback. So I can see a lot of the Roads Plus feedback in this one. So yeah. So we'll crack on with it, and Don. Obviously, you can do what we do as usual. You can give your opinion to some of the positives, some of the negatives. If stuff can't be answered, it's probably because we've already answered it in previous ones. But you guys can always check back previous podcasts by going into the podcast playlist. So anything that's not answered here, you can answer. You can see like previous podcasts. Well, last day at school tomorrow, and then everyone's cool. So yeah, as we are all aware, school seasons are closing for everybody. We're getting closer now, closer to Christmas. I think 6 days. Well, 5 days left now.
Yeah.
So I know my 3 eldest have broken from secondary school today, and my youngest breaks up tomorrow. So and I've still
Wake
got
up
Christmas.
and work tomorrow. Oh yeah, just so you know that I don't tend to work from the couple of days before Christmas till just after New Year with the MobBlocks team. We'll be around, to kind of answer any emergency questions or all like that, but
Emergency
probably
question.
see a little less activity from.
Don, my roads aren't working. I've run out of fuel.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on the Discord and stuff like that, but we don't tend to.
Yeah,
work.
just because you're not working, don't mean you can't be active in the community. Come on.
Yeah,
No
we'll
excuses.
We'll keep counting.
MobBlocks community first, family second. That's how it is. With your lovely little penguin mug.
It's got penguins. It's got Santa on it.
Got a
And it's got
rainbow.
penguins and a rainbow
Very
and a balloon.
nice.
Trees.
Welcome back, Voxen. So, right, we're getting to the feedback then, guys. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, fire them off in the chats and we'll answer them as we go. So, first ones we've got is for the 100+ ores. Yes, I love you for this. Thanks for fixing the armor. Then we've got, it's great, nothing wrong. I love it. I love it. You did a fantastic job. So we've got some nice positives there. Then we've got, I didn't like it because I found you add-on. It doesn't make sense and have to create a world to use the ores. This should be an add-on besides the traditional ores and hard to find, and some ores are useless. I want my, I want my money back. Well, I can start off with saying Minecraft offer a no refunds
That's
policy.
somebody thinking about an add-on.
So, secondly,
unfortunately.
it's not an add-on, it's a dynamic world. You can't add new ores into an add-on and expect them to be scattered throughout the world. It can't be done.
We're not allowed. We don't have permission for that yet. I believe it will be getting it at some point, but we don't have permission to actually use. They're called features, and we're not allowed to do features because they're too destructive to worlds. So I think when we do actually get permission, and I do believe we will get permission at some point, then those kind of add-ons will come with a warning that basically any unspawned chunks will have stuff generated in them. So we just don't want to go around destroying people's worlds with things spawning all over the place and stuff.
Second, sorry.
The
So
thing is with that though, shouldn't it be shown straight away? It's like, guys, this add-on isn't what you think. It's this. You know what I
it's
mean?
not even because in the last podcast I had a little nosy at this to see how confusing it actually is when it goes to picking your piece of content up in the marketplace, and it says it clear as day right at the top exactly what it is. If it's an add-on, if it's a world, if it's a texture pack, if it's a mash pack, if it's a skin pack, he says it right there. There's genuinely, I just don't understand how people are missing it. It just seems
on your thumbnail.
crazy.
It's on your thumbnail as well. It's got a big add-ons thing
Right,
on the
it is.
thumbnail, so it's not just a words. There's a visual representation on the thumbnail itself, and it's in an add-on category because they've added they finally added the add-on category, which they didn't have before. They didn't have, it wasn't on the main page.
But yeah, just to reinforce what we say in nearly every podcast now, just be careful and read what you're buying. Because like you say, Microsoft have a no refund policy on this stuff. It's because it's not down to us. We only get a fraction of what you guys pay for it. And so yeah, just be careful.
Right, so we continue on. Someone's put Bellissimo. I'm guessing they like it.
I think that means good, yeah.
Will it be updated to the new Minecraft update?
Right, so probably. So what's just happened here is because of a previous podcast, somebody pointed out some problems with Ours Plus. As you noticed in the first comment, we've gone and fixed them. So we've done an update and we've done a load of fixes on it, which obviously that person spotted and showed some appreciation. So thank you for that. But now we've just got the creaking, haven't we? So there's been a brand new one, but there's like new rules being put in place to stop the content team being overloaded with fixes. We have to wait a minimum of 2 months between updates submitted. So ideally, yeah, Oz 100 Oz is one of our popular piece of content, and we want to try and keep them as up to date as possible and make sure that they work with the most up to date versions of Minecraft. So yes, they will be, but unfortunately, it will be for a couple of months.
But as we always say, if people can join the Discord and post the problems within the Discord, we can address them quicker than the feedback off the marketplace. Plus, we can speak directly to the person who's having the issues. Whereas when it comes to the feedback, you can't respond. There's no way of replying. So therefore, they can put the comment. We can't respond to it. So therefore, it's kind of a blind addressment, which is what we're doing now. We've seen it now. We can address any issues that we see within the comments. But if we don't see these comments for 2 weeks, and then we've just released or we've just submitted an update for that a particular piece of content, that means that comment now that's posted an issue, that's not going to be looked at for 2 months, or can't even be addressed for 2 months at least. So if people can join the Discord, you can always submit your content tickets, and then we can address the issue a little bit quicker. Make sure it's definitely going to make the next updates. So, last one for the Oars Plus. Excuse me. Could you please, and from the bottom, from the heart, remove the barriers that some prey release when they are stung? World is perfect.
Is that a blessing?
I don't think it's true.
What? Ooh. Oh. My Discord. Oh.
The
Bottom
bottom
heart.
left.
Discord is being a douche today, guys. One connect. There we go. Oh,
Yes, we totally agree with everything you just said.
Yeah, it was amazing, mate. Well said.
Mm-hmm.
Best thing I ever heard.
You brought a tear to E-Rose's eye.
poker in the eye. Yeah. Right, the problem I had there was Discord is being a douche.
Douchey Discord.
Being a douche. It's being an absolute douche. Anyways, let's read that comment back over again because I don't know. Oh, I just heard that. Oh, he's gone. Could you please, and from the heart, remove the barriers that some prey release when they are stung? This world will be perfect, but the detail is horrible. It is super annoying that the inventory is filled with barriers, and placing them by mistake is worse. In short, please remove the barriers that some preyers, I'm guessing they mean players, release, please.
I don't know. That doesn't really make much sense to me. I'm not aware of any barriers being in there, but I know. Yeah, I don't know. I have to. Looney's the lead design on that one, so I'll check with him, see if that makes any sense to him. I can only pass that one on, I'm
You
afraid.
mean the structure void stuff like that?
No.
Just says barriers that some prey release when they are stung.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll have a look into that one. I mean, Don's a bit stumped with that one, so I'm not sure. But like you said, the Looney guy is the lead developer on that one, so we'll put that across to Looney and get Looney to have a look at it. Among Us Imposters, someone's just put Connor. I'm assuming that's the name of a character. I don't know. Animals Plus, animals. I love some of the feedback some people put. It's funny. Animals, Animals Plus again. I like it a lot. Just add the animals in order to distinguish more, please. They was all but in very beautiful. What? That was all, but that was all, but it's very beautiful and well loved. Super charmed. It's more for the enchant Basio.
Take that as a compliment.
I'm guessing that just means, yeah. I mean, can't really organise stuff because we've had this discussion with you the other day, didn't I? When it comes to the
Driving us
signs in the
nuts at the
roads,
moment, isn't it? Yeah, it's absolutely driving us nuts.
the fact that we can't finger.
Organise
No
the
worries,
inventory.
Loxy. We'll still be here, more than likely. But yeah, it's the fact that we can't. I mean, we've had a look at the text files and everything. We just can't seem to determine why it's not. I mean, you'd think it would be alphabeticalized.
It's not. It sort of semi is, but then it isn't. He'll just completely throw something completely out of whack because we intentionally file name alphabetically as well, and put like very structured file names to things, so it should go alphabetically. But yeah, it kind of semi does from the bottom upwards. It starts alphabetically, and then it just starts going crazy.
Right. On to Candy DX. Make it an add-on. Make an add-on about it.
Listen, there's absolutely loads of our previous content that I would love to turn into add-ons if we had enough add-on slots, but we only have 4 per year. So we have to be very selective about what is actually turned into an add-on.
Yeah. Dragons. Let's say Godzilla. Godzilla is not a dragon. Sorry, he's not a dragon. Never has been.
Somebody else's IP as well, so
Yeah.
afraid I can't
It's,
do that.
it's not a dragon anyway. It's a mutated lizard.
Yes, it is. Yeah, from like nuclear testing, isn't it? If I remember
Aye.
correctly.
What we got? Fishing add-ons. So we've got a couple from fishing add-ons here. You can't catch the fish with a rod. How else to catch them? You can catch the fish
Question mark,
with a rod.
explanation mark, explanation mark, question mark. I can only assume that you're not turning advanced fishing on, because yes, you can.
I was going to say we've literally live streamed the
one of the
fishing
main parts
competition.
Yeah, you can. So I would
Well,
assume...
unless you're me.
Unless you fox. Yeah. No, but
you
you weren't catching
still
no
eventually
fish.
got one though, didn't you? You still eventually got some.
Yeah,
Once
but
you started pressing the correct button to strike.
Yeah, but
once I figured out where the 0 was, yeah. You know what I mean?
I mean,
That was in yours and Looney's head, that 0 on that one. It all been fixed.
That's what I was going to say. We definitely know the rods work because we went through the vigorous testing for the bug where like Dom rigged the system so he was winning the competition. So because he was stealing all people's fish, so we definitely know it works. We've had a recording of Don stealing fish and a stream of Don stealing fish. So
it's only slander if it's not true. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yes, I was winning, but it wasn't an intentional thing. So yes, I'm going to say it's semi-slander. But let's move on.
We move on. We don't want to upset Don in his Christmas attire.
Anyway, upset me. It's too Christmas.
It won't be ho ho ho. It'll be oh. Another fishing plus. While playing with the mod, I noticed that the info page only tells you fresh or saltwater. When you look up where to find them, if you could, can you add the specific water biome? Some feature ideas is maybe adding a way to breed the fish and add some cichlids to the game.
I'm assuming that's a type of fish or something.
Probably cichlids. Cichlids, is that pronounced cichlids? Cichlids.
Yeah, they're probably trying to say cichlids. That's like a freshwater type of fish.
Yeah.
There we go then. So yeah, I mean that could be added.
I mean, there's going to be plenty more fish added. So to clear up the confusion, and we probably will start saying, what kind of biomes they tend to spawn in. But to clear up the confusion, if it's saltwater, you're going to find them in the ocean. If it's freshwater, you're going to find them in rivers and ponds.
And I think you are looking into these biome-specific stuff as well, aren't you?
We're looking into biome-specific catching and also using bait to catch specific fish as well.
Here's a question: Does Minecraft? Can Minecraft figure out what is ocean and what is just a water? Say, for example, a river.
Yes.
So what? How would Minecraft determine that then? Would that be the size of the body of water? Would it be? How would it know? If you know what I mean.
I'm not even going to pretend I would know how they do that.
Yeah,
I just know
you'd
that
only
it's
assume it
identical
is that, and it like a certain depth and a certain amount of blocks around each other. That's water. Then again, you'd have that in ponds, wouldn't you? But if you look at some of the ponds are only like 2, 3, 4 blocks deep at most. Then you get your ocean biomes, which are like 20 blocks deep, 30 blocks deep. The only time they're deep is if you've got the crevasses in them. So it could be related to if it's got. Look at kelp, for instance. Kelp won't grow anywhere but an ocean biome. You won't find kelp growing naturally in a river.
Yeah, I know
Or
that.
in a
But
pond.
yeah, but when it comes to river stuff, obviously Minecraft can determine whether it's a biome. So
Well, I think it's just part of the generation, isn't it? It doesn't like generate and then checks to see if that's what the biome is. The biomes actually kind of generate and create the map in the first place. So it knows it's that because it put it there.
yeah.
Again,
they're like feature rules.
Right, we'll move on then. Football. I'm guessing there's a skin. You can add Ronaldo. You can't add.
I don't think I'd be too happy if I did that.
The thing is, you can't add new skins to existing skin packs anyway.
No, we have updated a skin pack once. We tripled it in size, but it's just yeah. I don't think that Minecraft really appreciated us doing that.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of rules behind skins, and it's not as easy to actually do that now. There's they've got rules around having skins what are too similar to each other in the same pack, and so on and so on. So making skin packs can be quite challenging now because they have to be very different in there. Although it does appear that a lot of the time, a lot of partners still get away with breaching those rules, but we don't seem to be one of those partners. We seem to get picked up on it. So.
Yeah. And again, people don't understand that we can't just go and create like you say, we can't just go create Ronaldo. We can't just go and create Zilla. You know, there's OP on a lot of stuff.
Yep.
But then again, like we say, 90% of our following, or 90% of Minecraft's following, they're kids anyway, so they don't understand. They just go, "Oh, I've got a thing. We should have a Ronaldo one," and boom, it's in the comments. Then so.
It's because you can find it all over the internet, can't you?
Yeah.
You go to any kind of skin website, and there's all sorts. There's Iron Mans, there's Spider-Mans, there's Ronaldos, there's everything there. There's people create them and put them up there. But I mean, I suppose they're not selling them, so they're not really breaking any kind of rules. But because they're so readily available, and people see them all over YouTube and streams and all that kind of stuff, they assume that we can do them too. But we're bound by very strict IP rules and so on. We just don't want to get in trouble and lose our partnership, so it's not worth it to us.
All right, hacker storage. Can you do it all one level?
No.
Right forward. More mob heads. Can you add the creaking?
Yes.
Ninja Village. Please don't update, change. I love how it is it's 1.16. I'm guessing that person's asking you not to update the map.
I think that's one of the older products, and they're saying don't update it. It wasn't on our radar until you mentioned it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the next couple of pieces of content are old content. So we got Pirate Legends. It is perfect. Pixel Fade Fire. It's all cool. Planets People Skins. Planets. Planet People Skins again. Blood it orbits while the sun. I don't know.
Lovely.
So from there now, it's purely Roads Plus. Has anybody got any comments they want to ask? Eros, have you got any comments you want to ask before we go through the Roads Plus stuff? Any comments you want to ask? Any questions you want to ask?
Questions like about these, or just anything?
Anything in general, just to break it down before we go through the Roads Plus.
Well, are you allowed to talk about the January 5th at all, or do you not want to talk about that here?
The thingy, and the discount of Roads Plus.
Yeah, it's a Sunday, the Sabbath day. I mean, I'm not religious, but whatever. What else do you want to know about January the 5th?
You said there's a sale going on?
Yeah, there's the standard Minecraft sale, and the Roads Plus is in the doorstop on January the 5th, so I believe it's 70% off. So it's a bargain.
Absolute shindig of a bargain, that is.
Yep.
Especially for like Minecraft's best add-on. Sorry. That's not me being...
Yeah, I am making like I don't know if I'll get to like finishing it, but I'm making like the best add-ons of 2024, and yeah.
If MobBlocks isn't at the top of that, we're going to have to debunk you from
I went because when we asked her if about the thingy, she was like, "It's okay. Are we in it? Are we in the top add-ons? Or do we have to wait until your video's out?"
You'll probably have to wait.
Oh, is that how it is it? Oh, we share our information, but we have to wait for information.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I'm on your podcast, then I'll keep all my secrets.
Well, there is well, I have kind of like categories. So there's the
how
best,
many
best city
add-ons are
builder. So you might be in one of those.
Oh, how many add-ons are actually in it? How many has been shortlisted?
Oh, I don't know yet.
You don't know.
I'm gonna do a couple different categories, like the best farming, furniture, city
Is it just
builder.
concept at the moment?
Oh well, if you do the best
It's just
best
concept.
roads one, then we'll hand down win it, won't we? Because we're the
I
only one
think
that's
this
got
should
one.
be a best roads category,
Yeah, I
definitely.
was gonna put it in city builder, I think.
Oh well, I mean,
Best aquarium add-on.
is it Echo? Is it Echo Soldier said it's the best city building pack, hands down? And who are you to argue with him? So whatever.
Oh yeah, there we go. I can quote him then.
All right, and anything else before we move on? No.
Let's see. I have questions, but I don't know.
Yeah, go on. Hit us with some. Are
Oh,
they content related or?
yeah, maybe because we talked about it in the live stream. I don't know if you want to redo that question. I didn't see it
Sure,
in
go ahead.
your things, but if you want to talk about the MobBlocks name, since now it's in that song now, and the song's really fun. If you want to talk about the inspiration for MobBlocks and where the name came from.
I made it up a long time ago because of what we had to do when we first started creating content was we had to edit existing blocks and existing mobs within the packs. So it would mobs and blocks. And that's kind of where it pretty much, it was like almost a split second decision, like mob block sounds kind of cool, doesn't it? Because that's what we do. We edit mobs and we edit blocks. Obviously, as the marketplace has evolved over time, eventually gave us the ability to actually add our own entities and add our own blocks. But when it first started, that's how you created a piece of content. You edited existing entities. So we, like, for example, I think we turned a pig into a hoverboat, and we turned other things into sharks and so on. And so, yeah, that's where it was. Mobs and blocks.
Mobs and blocks.
It was pretty much the limit of what you could do when it came to creating.
MobBlocks Plus, isn't it?
Yeah, MobBlocks Plus. Or just MobBlocks.
MobBlocks Plus.
Plus. You just got to throw that plus in sometimes. Yeah. People just go crazy for the plus. I don't know what the plus is. It maybe represents something that we're accidentally
represents
doing.
more, doesn't it? So it's like, oh, there's more. There's more. What's more? So
where did the plus come from?
It's like a psychological message in it. So like if you put it's custom blocks, 500 custom blocks. They go, oh, okay, it's 500 plus. But if you go 500 blocks plus, they're gonna go, oh, there's more. They go, oh, yeah, I want to know what that more is. It's like the
carrot on the stick.
Yeah, the carrot on a stick. It's like the sales that you see in the stores, don't you? It's like, oh, you can come and buy this for $5.99, but yet 2 weeks ago it was £6. So like you save a penny. But because you've got a big advertisement sale sign saying it's a sale, it grabs your attention, doesn't it?
The thing is, though, that it's a psychological thing, and it's not for the reasons you think either. The reasons why a lot of shops have 99p is because a lot of people don't want to carry around change. So when you go into a shop and it's like $2.99, how many times you gone into the shop going, oh, there's £3, keep the penny.
Yeah.
They make a lot of money. Yep. That's the reasons why a lot of stuff is 99p or $2.99, $3.99, and so on and so forth. Because they make a lot. Same as petrol stations. That's why I've always said petrol stations should have. If you have a thing on this front, how much petrol do you want? 50 quid. You put your pump in, you hold it, and it clicks off it when you reach 50 quid. They won't do that because how many times have you gone over your 50? You know what I mean? Guys?
It's even harder now. Petrol's even more expensive. When it was pretty cheap, it went quite slow at the pump, but yeah, it's even harder.
That's the reasons why shops have it at 99p, and that's the reasons why the likes of petrol stations won't have a gadget that stops you from going over what you want to put in, because they make a lot of money when you go over your allocated amount. Anyway, there you go.
Well, it's information that people don't know that they've now just learned.
Yeah,
So.
why are you not firing off the jingle?
It's too long, isn't it? I can't. I have to have them finger. I can't fire. I need to set them up in Discord, but they can't be more than 3 seconds long. Fox is fun facts.
Oh yeah, I did have another question. Have you guys ever thought about making content for like other games? Like I know Roblox has like a game thing going on, or just making like a new game altogether that's not Minecraft.
Yes.
You have, yeah.
Yes, and
Obviously, you probably can't talk about it, but I just thought that would be
No,
interesting.
it's fine. Yeah, we've looked into Roblox. It's tempting. We just kind of find we've got our hands full time wise at the moment. We do want to expand into other genres. I am currently working on a game myself.
Oh, you are nice.
I know Looney is also working on a game himself. Yeah, we poke around at a few different stuff.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I started like I'm trying to learn like a little bit of coding and stuff, so it's like interesting. There's a lot of free like game makers that you can kind of use if you know a little bit of coding. So that's cool.
The thing is, if you can get into using Unreal Engine, they've made it super simple now. Well, not super simple, but they've made it a lot easier because now they deal with nodes, and there's loads. And the thing is, there's loads of tutorials on YouTube. So, like, when it comes to like Unreal Engine, you can basically you start off day one, know nothing about the program, and they'll go through the basics, and then obviously you do little, what's it called, like little assignments and stuff that they set. I did one for Blender. I sort of stopped because it was like completely rocket science to me. I just couldn't get my head around it. But, you know, Unreal Engine, I think that's the way forward. What they're doing with Engine now is absolutely insane. So, yeah, if you wanna create games, I would recommend, instead of going in sort of super entry level, where try Unreal. Obviously, it's nice to get an idea of how games are made, and get the idea of what makes them tick. But I think Unreal would be the way forward because that's basically industry standard, isn't it? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'd go with Unreal if you was gonna attempt it personally.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Right, let's continue.
Any more?
Feedback, and we can go through some more questions.
No, I've got one question for you, Rose.
Yeah.
So obviously, I mean, what you do is you do reviews of Minecraft Marketplace stuff and so on, and you make Minecraft videos and so on. So you talk to a fair few different partners. Of all the partners you talk to, who's your favorite?
I'll have to do my favorite partners of 2024 video.
So watch out for that video, yeah.
Yeah, you have to wait for that.
Yeah, well, I have to wait till 2026 for that one.
2026, yeah.
Coolio. All right, let's get into the Rhodes Plus feedback, and then we'll go through some other stuff with the community missions and that, and then we can answer some more questionos. So back to the Rhodes Plus, we got just realised the half pole slab wouldn't work the way I wanted it to. Didn't fully think that one through. Haha.
I think that's some feedback I think that's a follow. So a lot of the time you'll notice on here that people put multiple things, and you see them. I've got another suggestion, and so on. I think that's from an half slab meeting a pole, making a pole what can meet the half slab.
All right. All I can say, guys, right, from here on out, right now, right, it's not called a half slab. It's called a bloody slab, right? Why do people persist on calling them half slabs? A half slab would be 4 pixels, not 8 pixels, which is what a slab is.
I think a more pressing question is, why does that upset you so?
It's one of them things, when you get one of them like not like it's not OCD, it's like a pet peeve type thing when people call it a half slab, and when you know it's not a half slab, it's just called a slab, and everyone just says half slab. It's like it's not a half slab.
of all the things, so we got world hunger. We're on the
I
brink
don't.
of
Yeah, but
nuclear.
that's PVO stuff.
We've got
That's
cost of living.
outside world problems, not Minecraft
We've got
problems.
we've got cost of living issues. You know what I mean? We've got government who don't care, and all you're concerned about is whether we
Yeah,
call it a
because
hot.
that's going into real life, and we're not talking about real life because talking about real life issues sometimes causes bother. So we're talking about Minecraft related stuff.
Well,
It's not a
it might
half
be.
slab.
Have you ever put? I think like didn't stone slabs? They used to have the texture of two half slabs on top of each other.
It's the smooth stone, yeah. It's two.
Yeah,
It's
the
two.
smooth
So yeah,
stone.
but it's so there's full block, but it's still called two slabs. It's not called a half slab. It's two
Guys,
slabs.
is it just me or is anyone else bored?
Well, you know
Was
where
it
the,
that
you know
object?
where the disconnect button is. You can feel free to use it. You know what
So
I
what
mean?
you're
Maybe
saying
not
is you're
move on.
making a slabs plus add-on.
Yeah, let's move on from the half slabs topic.
Let's just move on.
Yeah, we'll move on. It's called a slab. End of.
Don't care. Really
New
not.
road add-on. Then we got road add-on mod question mark. Roads
Road add-on.
plus add-on.
Happy. Oh, I love how they got a love art in there. That's cool.
Ooh that. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, it's one of them other bloody bot things on Kick. I'm not even thanking that. Someone's put happy. Someone's put road S. I'm assuming they mean roads. Add half cubs. I mean, I'm guessing
It's
they mean
not. It's not a half cub. It's just a cub.
it's not even a cub. It's supposed to be a curve.
I think he's trying to say curb, isn't he? There is half curbs.
Yeah, there is. Well, yeah. When was that? The 6th, was it the 6th or the 12th? Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone just obviously couldn't find the letters and just decided to put 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
The thing is though, so I don't think it's an automatic thing is updating the pack, is it? I think it gives you a little indication if you go into the marketplace that your pack needs updating. So potentially he's just not updated his pack and got the new stuff.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, even now, our hands up to this one. Even now, I've not updated my Roads Plus because I have the development pack. So, because I have the new stuff anyway, I've not
Yeah, you
updated
don't
my
need to.
actual pack, which I need to update. I'm just, yeah. It's the thing is that, like you say, there's no clear indication to say that the pack needs updating. So, like when you open a world, your world doesn't say, "Oh, look, your add-on is out of date, needs updating." All you've got is a little icon on your update things that says update. And that's it.
It's subtle, isn't it? It's not like
I think what could be, excuse me, what could be an interesting feature for Minecraft.
Yeah, pop
Is
in the
it-
message system.
Not even a message, it's just like a notification system. Just
No, I mean that's what they should do. They should pop it in the message system saying that you've got some packs what require updates,
yeah.
rather than just you having to
Oh,
actually go into the marketplace to see it.
or even better, what you could do is if they don't want to do that, is give the ability to allow
Auto
notifications
updates.
in game. So when you boot up your game and boot up that add-on, it'll come up. Oh, your add-on is out of date. You know, go along to the market.
Better still, wouldn't they just automatically update a bloody add-on? Not
Yeah,
hard.
but the reasons why they don't do that, and I think that's reasons why the Microsoft don't do it with the Windows, is sometimes that update might be not so good. So to sort of stop any sort of massive issues, say for example, someone releases an add-on and their update somehow crashes the game or whatever, it causes malicious stuff, right? You're the one who updates it. So if it's forced upon you and it installs on everyone's machine, then that's going to be an issue for everyone. Where if you only get a certain amount of people who've updated, who then go, hang on a minute, this update's corrupt, they can then pull it and save other people from having the same issue.
It's true.
So I think that's the reason why automatic updates are not in place for that. That's just an idea and a thought.
Back to the feedback. We've got GGGGGs, I think. We got the dozer stopped working after I used the paver. I'm assuming they're trying to doze the asphalt, which can't be done.
Yeah, the dozer won't break any blocks that you've placed.
Question: does it state that in the book?
Don't think so.
Because it might be worth implementing. Because if there's no information to say that, listen, the dozer doesn't break any of the asphalt stuff or the curb stuff, There's no real way of people knowing that it doesn't destroy it.
Yeah, it's a valid feedback. Yeah, I get that.
So maybe that's something we can implement in the next update, just to say, and then we could point people right. It's in the book. If you read the book, it's in the book. So,
Well, ultimately, and I've been wanting to do it for ages, but it's a case of finding the time. And maybe we can pull Rose into this and help us out. Really want to do a full-blown walkthrough of the Rhodes Plus and put all the tips and tricks, all the the lists of what things break and all that kind of stuff. Just a full, clean. This is what it is. This is how it works. This is what it does. Here's some tips on how to get your blocks through your search bar. Here's some road designs and so on. Just a full, nice, big video. But it's just finding the time. Extremely busy, man. But
the problem being such a small development
might be able
team.
to do that over the Christmas break during my thingy, because, like I said,
the whole point of
ended
that point there is the last word, Christmas break. It's a time for you to chill out and not worry about Minecraft. That's why I've stepped back from doing anything else with the Minecraft stuff, because I'm not. It's you need a time to wind down and spend some time with your family. Stop worrying about Minecraft stuff for a couple of weeks.
Very true.
It's not gonna go anywhere. We can plan it and arrange it for the new year, and then maybe, because you can record it in sections and then just knit the video together. So we could just do, like, one day when we've got to spare a bit of time. I'll tell you what, we're going to spend an hour. We record the dozer this week and what the dozer does. Boom, 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 boom. Next week you could do the roller. Boom, boom, and do what that does. Boom, boom, and then just knit the video together. You know what I mean? You ain't got to just stress to do it all in one go.
Yeah, because I think I did the vehicles tutorial at the very beginning, and I'm positive I put a list of all the blocks that the dozer breaks, but with the update we added even more, so you definitely need an up-to-date version of that.
Yeah, it's that classic old thing, is it? If people don't watch the trailers or they don't read the books, you're always going to get this type of feedback. Oh, this doesn't do. But have you read the book? No. Okay. Have you seen the trailer? Have you seen the video, the tutorial? No. Well, the information's there. It's just you're not looking for it.
Gives us a solid place to point them to, doesn't it? When they ask these questions, you're like, "Oh, you need to nip over here and watch this," or you need to
exactly. And the thing is, once they see it, and if their friends are having the same issue, they can go, "Oh, well, there's a video here that explains everything about the pack." You know what I mean? And we can use that and direct that.
What'd be awesome, though, I don't know how it would. I don't know if you could do it. Is when you obviously download, say, the Rhodes Plus, and you want to know how the dozer works, is have a system where it gives you like a workstation, and then you can click a video and it'll automatically do what you need it to do. If you know what I mean, or have a voiceover, something like that, where you make it more interactive. Because I'm one of those people, I don't like reading books, and sometimes
I'm the same. I don't like reading books, but when it comes to things like instructions and tutorials and things like that,
but my point I'm making is, a lot of time it's happened a few times buying add-ons on the marketplaces. You read the instructions and they're not super clear. So I can understand people's frustration. You know what I mean? So, having something accompanying it, like, as in a tutorial of some kind, you know what I mean, would be super. Or even another way you could do it is do these videos before the add-on's released. So then in the description, you just point people in the direction of the website. Say, listen, go to the website if you want a more in-depth.
Yeah, that's another thing. I want to kind of change the MobBlocks website into a bit of a wiki for these add-ons, so they become a one-stop shop for everything to do with the add-on itself. Yeah, no, you're right. I think sometimes, I mean, I'm very guilty of getting time blindness. Sometimes I genuinely overestimate how long something's going to take, and all the little bells and trimmings what have to go along with it as well. So it's. Yeah, this is definitely the case with that.
And to point back to Fox's thing with the in-game tutorials and that, problem is when you start looking at in-game tutorials, when you're doing like videos or voiceovers, sound files aren't small. So you've got to then sacrifice something in the file, in your add-on, in order to add a voiceover. Say if your voiceover is like 3, 4, 5, 6 meg, that could be a lot of information that you have to lose. Just for the sake of because someone doesn't like reading, or someone doesn't want to put the time in to go and look at a video. So I think
Yeah,
I think
but-
it's like a double edged. It's a catch-22 in it.
Yeah,
So-
but there's not always videos available, and the thing is, you've got a lot of kids out there that find it hard to read.
No, yeah, but I get that, and this is what I'm saying.
But-
It's a catch-22. It's like, do we sacrifice the integrity of the pack by adding in some voiceovers, which could be tens of megs? You work with sound files yourself. You know, even OGG files can't. Even a 3-second sound file for a sound effect for a vehicle could be like 3 meg. We're
Depends
limited to 20 meg for an add-on size.
It depends on the compression of the audio.
But
It-
yeah, it does. But you can still only use OGG for Minecraft, so it doesn't matter
Yeah,
how
I
many times you
know.
compress it. It's still.
Oh, it does. You can compress audio because you can change the sample rate, which would then reduce the size.
That's what I'm saying. Unless you can get a sound file, especially when you're going through a voiceover tutorial, which is going to be up to a minute, I'd assume, trying to explain something.
No,
If not
because
more.
it wouldn't necessarily. You wouldn't necessarily have to do it in loads of minutes. You just do bullet points.
No, but
That's all you
yeah,
need to do. Just bullet points.
No, but
And
I get what you're saying, but that's what I'm saying. It's a case of, unless you can get it down to sound files being kilobytes and not megabytes. which
Oh, you can do.
people
Yeah, you can with audio. Yeah, you can with audio. Yeah.
So,
It's all about compression. It's all about what compression. Obviously, you're dealing with sample rates, so the higher the sample rate, the higher quality. But it's like with sound. If you look at sound effects within Minecraft, they're near enough like a kilobyte, 2 kilobytes, because they're not super high quality. The sample rate's dead low. So you could do that with a voiceover. It doesn't have to be CD quality. I mean, as long as it's clear and it tells you what you need to do, you can reduce the sample rate, and you can reduce the size that way. So audio size isn't really an issue. Obviously, if you're doing an hour worth of audio work, then of course it's going to eat into your megabytes. But if you're going to do bullet points saying, okay, do this, then that, then this, then that. That's all you need. You don't need to tell them how it works. You just give them bullet points of what to do to get what they want. That's really it. So, but I do think I would think doing videos before, doing like tutorials and walkthroughs before it goes live, then that way then you can direct them directly to that on the description page of the add-on.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But again, that just boils down to my time management, unfortunately.
well, it's something, like I say, it's something we can work on. I mean, this is all stuff that can come next year. Obviously, this year it's not much is going to be done now, because obviously we're at the Christmas period. It's time for the developers to step away from the creation sides and start spending time with their families. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's my daughter shouting me in the background when I'm streaming. Like they don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's a valid point. I mean, as you guys are aware, Fox done the song. You know, he's very good. He's got his own album, so he's like very good and experienced in the thing. It's just a shame he doesn't get his bloody camera on the screen so people can see who they're talking to.
I'm like
I
a
mean-
phantom in the machine, man, like a ghost.
Yeah. If that's the case, is that why you broke your computer last week? Trying to get into it.
That one, if it was my fault, I hold my hands up. But that button when it says update, you know what I mean? And you expect Microsoft, a company that's worth billions, to go, you know what? We're going to put out a nice, decent update here. We're not
Well, it
going
only
to put one out.
affected you because my update worked fine.
Yeah, but you told me that a streamer's issue.
Out of everybody I know, only 2 people are affected by an update.
Yeah, but again, out of the circle of people, you know, there are billions on this planet.
I know.
You know what I mean? So, but thankfully it was resolved. I've successfully updated my PC. Filmover still refuses to thingy, but I have been in contact with customer support, and they're very good, but they're not very quick at responding in replies. But they're replying. That's the thing. So hopefully I'll have Filmora up and running. I've tried everything. I've tried deleting registry files, looking for every ounce of information on my PC. I've deleted everything I think
Well
that
done.
I can find. So.
Spec is your PC again?
Oh, don't. Jesus Christ, don't. We ain't got all night. Go on, Fox, do you want to read it? I bet he's forgot anyway.
No, don't read it. Don't. I'm tired-ish now. You'll just send me over the edge.
Right, okay, so this will be a nice lullaby for you. So my PC is trying to think.
Told you he's forgot. I know your spec.
No,
Yeah, go on. Anyway, Parrot, next comment. We're nearly at the end of it.
Sure. You asked him a question now. He's got to answer.
No, he's gone to look it up. He'll be back in a minute. He'll answer in a minute.
Probably go and get himself some nuggets and then fall asleep. Foxy's straight, isn't it? That's probably why you put yourself to sleep, Fox.
It was a facetious question. It was flashback humour, which now I'm regretting. Go on.
Well, this is the thing, you see. I will do it if you want me to.
No, it's all right. It's absolutely all
I'll
right.
do it now. I'll carry. I'll hold the feedback. We've only got 5 to do, so I'd hold it now just so you can.
We've got many other things to talk about.
Answer Don's questions because you know all he's doing is eating into his shopping time now. Now he's regretting it. And we'll be coming through. And we'll be coming through with a flip flop next.
All right, so I'll quickly run through them for the people who want to know.
Quickly is how long? Go on.
What's our now? 7 o'clock. Should be rounding up about 8 o'clock.
Yep. Stop
So
interrupting him.
Intel Core i9. My main board is a Pro Z790S Wi-Fi MS7D88. I've no idea what that means. Memory
right. Like I said to you the last time this happens, all people need to know is your processor, your memory, and your GPU. You don't need your board and your case number.
You're prolonging this. DDR5 32 gig. Graphics is NVIDIA GeForce RTX 470. The manufacturer is MicroStar International Co. Limited. It clocks in at 210 megahertz. Memory is 405 megahertz. The size of the memory is 12 gig. The type is GDDR6X. Vendor is Micron. The bus width is 192 bits, so that's very interesting. So if we go back to the main board, the chipset is Intel.
You had to start him off, didn't you, Dan?
The BIOS brand,
I closed it down. You carried it on.
Yeah, because it was. I didn't think it.
Yeah, I knew full well he was going to see it through.
How you doing, Cynthia?
So anyway, the brand is American Megatrends International LLC. The version is 1A3, so there might be an update for that very soon.
Right. Okay, we're done. We don't need to know the chipset.
I'm sorry, but you deserved it.
The capacitor numbers, or
you actually deserved it.
We'll give Fox this. There we go. We'll give him a round of applause. He managed to.
Right, thank you.
Bore everybody. Right.
That's
normally,
hang on, before we skip ahead, that's on you.
No, it's not on me. It's on Donnie. He was the one who asked the question.
No. You were taking the mic, and you know what? Fair dues. Did what you asked me to, and I did it. So there you go. We can move on.
That's awesome, Cynthia.
I completely agree with Fox. I think that's totally Para's fault. In fact, mate, I would even go to as far to say is I reckon Para actually clicked the confirm on that update on your machine and broke it too.
You know what? I'm probably you're right.
Yeah, because I reached the 86 miles from mine to Fox's with my ultra stretchy long arms and just dunk whilst he was at work.
Yeah, you don't need to do that when you've got hacker tools. You know what I mean?
I don't have hacker tools. I got special friends that do that for me. Anyways, we'll move on with the feedback. So,
is it Rose alive?
I know. I think we've bored her. She's probably aged about 20,000 years, and we've bored her to sleep.
What's the spec of your PC, Rose?
Oh, potato.
Right, there you go. That was Fox's
Potato.
last one.
There we go.
Right. We'll move on. Absolutely love this add-on. It would be good if you could name the buses with name tags, so you know which the bus it is. But overall, 11 out of 10. That's actually a good suggestion. Could we do that?
That is a good suggestion. That I do like that.
You'd be able to name your bus routes then, wouldn't you?
The 365 to.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Thanks for popping by.
Yeah, no, I like that idea. We'll get that jotted down.
Cool. That's on platform Prospero. What's a Prospero?
I have no idea.
I've never seen that before. That's new.
Yeah, that is new.
Cool. More active blocks like storm drains acting like dry sponge, or add in a traffic signal box to add timers or redstone signals into poles they are connected to.
That sounds cool.
Oh, how would you do that though?
Because we've got the redstone
We're just
component
trying
now.
to get
What?
redstone components, what we can add to blocks. So potentially, yeah, that
It
could
is,
be
yeah.
coming.
Yeah, I didn't mean that. The idea with the sponge, I like that idea. How would you do that though? Could you have a sponge that was constantly dry? Could you create that? Because obviously, once you've wetted a sponge, it's wet. You
Well,
can't obviously.
you could put a fire underneath it, couldn't you? Technically, and it dries it
The
out.
thing is why would you need that?
Yeah, because you wouldn't get
It's
water.
not like rain gathers.
Which would
or
be
anything
to be
like
fair, which would be a cool idea if Minecraft could literally figure that
Yeah,
out.
I'm
That
gonna
would
say
be really
if
cool.
you could flood or something like that, it would be really cool, and you'd need it. But it's just not necessary, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, this is a thing, right? This is a thing as well. Is what we might seem not necessary, another person could find use for it. You know what I mean?
It could be
Right.
like
I
you
thought you
could-
were going to say what we seem is not necessary doesn't get into the pack, and you're completely correct.
But yeah, I mean, I see Fox's point. Like when you're setting up a city, especially when you do, when you do things like a role play city, you look at scenarios that you can do to keep the world active. So things like obviously we've got the construction stuff, so we can do things like damage roads. So there's nothing. What's saying that someone can't flood a block and say, well, there's a block drain. But yeah, I still see your point. There's not really much point in having a sponge drain that acts like a sponge because you'd never be able to dry it out.
I don't think it's a component we currently have
No.
at the moment as well, as in like sucks in water, drain, sponge. Because I do keep an eye on the block components quite regular. Every time we get a little update, I go and see what's new in blocks and what's new in the APIs and stuff. And it's just not something we currently have.
I think interactive blocks has been
it would be
requested.
cool. It would be cool. And then, like you said, if you set up things.
I think there's a sponge. There's a buckets plus add-on, and they have a sponge bucket. And if I'm remembering correctly, when I was using it, it would just suck up water, and I didn't have to like get the water out or anything. It just was constantly could suck up water anytime I clicked on it. If I'm remembering correctly, I'd have to let you guys know.
So what that would probably be would be a block placer. So it'd be an item turning into a block placer, and more than likely placing a block of air and then just changing the item in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
So the beautiful thing about creating Minecraft packs, how it actually works in the background is not always how it's presented to you. It's got all sorts of little weird mechanics kind of going on in there. You could do it. You could do it with kind of outside of the box, kind of put some script in there which detects to see if this specific block's on there, and then every now and again just clears any water from around it. There's ways and means around it, but obviously what we try to do with the roads pack is keep everything so it's like uses the proper structured one, so it doesn't like put too much strain on the world, because we plan on increasing the pack to as large as we can, and we don't want any kind of weird processes going on what's going to put like stress on the world or strain on the world.
You do it with the fishing plus, don't you? With the fish in the bucket, you use a standard bucket and it gives you a separate item. You don't know because you don't see the transitions. It's that quick.
You use a bucket, and if how that works is all the fish have component group and an event on there. Is if you interact with them with a standard bucket, it despawns the fish, and then it switches your bucket out for a bucket with a fish in. So it's two separate items. It just switches it out.
Yeah,
But when
it's
as you're
why you
using it, you
lose the
don't
bucket.
realize that that's what it's doing.
It's also why you lose the bucket when you place the fish in water, because it spawns the fish, but you lose the bucket.
Yeah, because it's an entity placer, but we are looking at that.
So that's a prime example of the mechanics that go on in the background that people don't really know about. They see the transition.
Chops and change. They think it's all connected to the same thing. They think it's all the same thing, but it chops and changes between 2 to 3 different items and 2 to 3 different entities to get something running pretty smooth.
If that quick, you don't see it.
Yeah.
Back onto the feedback. We got roads add-on. we know, we kind of guess that. But then it's fantastic add-on. Can you add support for those big green, blue, yellow signs you see on the interstates of the US? So I'm assuming they mean the freeways, which is what we're looking into currently.
Yeah, we should have an active motorway/freeway signing system for the next update.
And then the last one is just roads add-on. So that's all the feedback.
Boom.
Feedback are done. Bring up the old Adiza score D. So, how are we getting on with the Discord? What we're doing with the Discord and the socials? We're on track. We're doing well. The Discord's picking up really well. It's doing really good. The interactivity that we're getting from Discord is awesome. I mean, I'm in a couple of big Discords, and we're literally a fraction, but we're more active, by far more active than some of the bigger teams. I mean, with Nox Crew and their Discord's pretty much dead, and for us to go from them to have 4.7k members to us having literally 230 plus, and our community is way more active. That's a good sign. That to me is like something for us to be proud of. You know, we do strive to build the community.
The thing that comes down to sort of the interactivity of the developers as well, and obviously the owners and stuff. And I think when they see people who make the add-ons responding, that sort of kicks in where people come in and go, hang on a minute, I want to know this. I'm guaranteed to get an answer here. Guaranteed. So obviously I'm not too sure, I don't know the numbers, but I'm guessing there's not a lot of teams out there do that. You know what I mean? So I think that's the reasons why numbers are good and people are enjoying being there, because they're actually being heard. They're not just a lost voice. It's being picked up on and either implemented into add-ons, or it might not be implemented, but at least they're being listened to. And I think that's one of the big reasons why people are sticking around and enjoying the Discord, is because of that. But that's just...
Yeah, I agree with Fox. It's fun to see the developers and creators play their own game. It's just fun.
Also, on the socials front, we are now signed up with Blue Sky. As you can see, I've just put it in. I thought I'd already put the link in, but we are signed up on Blue Sky. It's a new platform, a newish platform that's pretty much a carbon copy of Twitter. So we are on Blue Sky. So if you guys haven't and you use the platform, or even if you would like to go over and use the platform, feel free to go and drop us a follow. We're doing well. We've only been on here a couple of times. We've only got 3 posts. We were up to 8 followers. And we're getting some good interactions on the posts, and you can see we're posting. But it's pretty much like a carbon copy of Twitter. Just looks a bit more cleaner and a lot fresh. So if you guys want to head over to Blue Sky, the link is in our Discord. Go here to the social links. All our socials are there. We got Blue Sky, Provo, the website, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. So if you aren't following us on the socials, then feel free to go and follow us. We do update them all pretty much. I would say regularly, but we do update as much as we can when we can. We are also looking at doing or starting a monthly newsletter. So if you guys are interested in a monthly newsletter, then let us know in the Discord, and we can start implementing that, because I think keeping you guys up to date, obviously apart from the podcasts, key features and what we're doing at MobBlocks will be implemented in the monthly newsletter. So it would be that extra bit of information for you guys to know what's going on. We could do, there's all sorts of things we can do. We can do special shout outs to certain people that help us, like, Heroes is becoming closer and closer with us, working with us as a key member of the community now. But there are certain people that always follow us on the streams. We are seeing the same people coming into the streams regularly, showing us the support. So people like that we could get shout outs for, in recognition for them supporting us. So, we as a community, it's not just from a developer's side, but as a community side, you guys are what's more important to us. The add-on work and the content obviously is important, but without the community, you know, the add-ons and the content just is just content. If that makes any sense. In my head, it did.
Yeah, well, I mean, the community is massively important. We've got to remember, before all the marketplace stuff, we were Minecraft players ourselves, so we enjoy playing and seeing what people are building and helping as well. Going in, we did a showcase on Saturday stream, and it was absolutely fantastic to see how enthusiastic he was about his world
Well, Shadow
and what
Gaming,
he's
yeah.
got going on. He was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant just to see the passion in his ear, the passion in his voice, and everything. You was there as well, weren't you, Heroes? He was
Yeah, I was
he was
there. It was
very
fun.
proud of what he built, and it was a joy to just watch him. It was it was really nice to take part. So yeah, first and foremost, we're Minecraft players, so we love Minecraft and seeing what people are building and what they want to see built and stuff. So it's
Exactly. And if you guys haven't seen that video, if you go into the live streams, it will be the second one from last Sunday where we showcase Shadow Gaming City World. Now we do, and I will encourage you guys, if you want us to showcase your world, we have got a section in Discord for you to put down your name. If you go to community events and you got World Showcase, all you got to do is you've got to have the roads add-on. Essentially, you have got the worlds add-on. You follow us on one of the streaming platforms, and you're in the Discord. If you follow them three things, you can come in and put your name down, sign up. We have got a couple of people that are here that we need to go through and contact, see if we want to do some Maple Man and Alec. They're there recently, so we'll contact them, see when and what time is suitable for them to showcase their worlds. And then we'll do that on the second half of the streams that we do, because now Saturday we do 2 streams instead of the 1. Which obviously sometimes Don can make, he can't. Sometimes, well, Fox barely makes because he falls asleep during movie night.
oh, so he tells us.
So he tells us. Really secretly playing Black Ops, that's what he's doing.
Better things to do.
Yeah,
Right,
proper
sounds good.
amazing, mate. You know what I mean?
Um, we're going to move on to new releases. I know I'm kind of skipping a section here, but I can see what I've got to do. But new releases, Don. Want to go through the new releases?
Yeah, it's just free skin packs this time. Well, it's been released in the last 2 weeks since we last did the podcast. I should be able to pull them up on the new
Mob
releases
hoodies, Anime School, and RGB mobs.
Yep, that's right.
So they're the free skin packs that are now on the marketplace that you can get access to. And the good thing is as well, which I've noticed, you guys are still doing 10 skins, 310 coins. I've noticed a lot of partners are only doing 5 skins for the same price, which it's like significantly it's like people are halving the packs just to get more bondage. Yeah. And the fact that you offer a free skin as well.
I'm going to say, I tried to make a note of this. At one point, I tried to go through. We put a free skin in every single skin pack. If you can find skin pack that we've put out there what doesn't have at least one free skin, then I'll fix it. I'll change it.
Mob hoodies and anime both don't have a free one.
Are you joking?
No.
Somebody will having a word with Looney.
RGB has one. Advanced Creepers doesn't.
Okay.
This is what it's saying on this. Whether it's right, whether this is fully accurate. I mean, it's accurate there.
Is that just the description, or?
It's what it says on the thing. You know, so it's got your description. It tells you what the pack consists of. Tells you who the developer is, and it says this contains 10 skins, and it gives you the price. I'm assuming this is all the relevant information. Yeah. But that's that. We'll move on from that.
No, that's text we've put in ourselves.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't. That's what I'm only going. I can only go by what I can see. So.
If I open mob hoodies in game, and if he doesn't have a free skin, Looney will be getting a telling off because we always put a free skin on. That's always been the case since the beginning.
It's the beginning of the end, yo.
Oops. But yeah, carry on while I have a look at this.
So so with that said, let's touch upon the new upcoming add-on, which is Just Letters, and it literally is just letters. We have showcased this across the last 2 streams we've done. Obviously, it originally started out as a custom pack or custom items that were going to be in the Metropolis's own custom pack. But we did have a good response off the community, didn't we? Where a lot of people were saying, turn into an add-on, turn into an add-on. This is something we want for our worlds. So literally, Don busted his bottom, pumped in almost 70 hours to bring the add-on, the concept from our custom pack to a fully working add-on. And as you can see, guys, here in the Just Letters section of the Discord, we've got what it appears in the menu. We've got a pano of all the letters, all the prefixes, with all the colours that they can be done. And obviously the album art, the cover from now. So that has been submitted. We haven't got a confirmed release date as of yet, but watch this channel. If you're in the Discord, just pay attention to the Just Letters channel, and we'll post the release date in there. We will knock up a trailer for it.
Yes.
And get that done. So we'll put some footage out. I know Eros wants to cover it, so I believe, I don't know.
It's pretty much a done deal until I found she was seeing other partners.
So yeah,
But Rose will be getting access to the pack, so she can do a video on it. Not a problem.
But yeah, Eros, what's your channel name? Have you got your link?
I think it's Eero Says. Let me double check.
We'll put it up. We'll put it up on here like this. Go like this to YouTube.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. Do you want me to put it
Eros
somewhere?
There you go. I've got you. Right. So yeah, if you guys want to pop over to Eros' channel, I'll grab. I'll pop the link in the chats for you. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, go show Eros some support. She covers all the add-ons, well, whatever add-ons she can, and you can see she's done the Fishings Plus, she has done the Roads Plus, and like I say, she's working with us. So she will do the Just Letters add-on for us as well. So be sure to go check her out, drop her a subscription. If you don't, then Don's going to hunt you down and tickle you.
Tickle, tickle.
Tickle, tickle. So, yeah, did you figure out with the skin pack, Don? Only got
the first one's free, but we just haven't put it on the. So we don't that. So what you was reading there is the description we actually filled in, and we don't always put. We should probably put it that there's a free one in each one, but yeah, there should be a free one in every single skin pack you find of MobBlocks. There's a fair few.
I would recommend you put it in there just purely because if someone comes into the Discord and they see it in the new releases and it says 10, 10, 10, and they go, oh, that one's got a free one. I think that one's more eye-catching. People go, oh, well, at least I get a free skin off that one. So you've got more chance of somebody from the Discord snapping that one up.
I mean, ultimately, we've never done it. It's just kind of always been a thing that I think it was me who introduced it right at the beginning, is that, you know, I'm kind of getting to do something I absolutely love as a job, and to say thank you, try and give something back each time. And the one thing we are allowed to give away is a skin. So every single skin pack should have a free skin. Every single one. Cool. And like I said, if you find one what doesn't, point it out. I'll get it changed.
Sweet. So in regards to the monthly newsletter, is it something that we're going to run through the website? Is it something that we're going to run through the Discord? Or is it going to be link based, or is it just going to be posted? How are you looking at doing the newsletter?
We'll generate a PDF. We'll probably pop a link in the Discord, but we've also got a mailing list. So anybody who creates any kind of feedback through our website can also tick to see if they want any kind of news. So we'll probably email it out to those people who have actually said yes, they want to hear from us. So it'll be an email to anyone who signed up for it, and then we'll put the PDF inside the Discord as well for access. Discord's our main hub, really, isn't it? So
yeah. I mean, we can also add a link into the website as well, can't you, to sign up, so people can sign up specifically for a new.
Yeah, Yeah, we can add that. Some people do. Some people just click on the feedback form and just tick that and don't actually fill any feedback in. So that's another way of kind of just signing up with it. So yeah.
And with the socials, guys, anything that you guys want to see, hear about MobBlocks, got any questions, any feedback, feel free. If you're not in the Discord, feel free to post it on the socials. You know, we're always monitoring. We're monitoring across the board. I mean, I can show you here. I've got literally pretty much all the socials open on one browser that I keep an eye on. Every time I come to my computer, I check everything. So feel free to post your comments on YouTube. Ask any questions in the community section on YouTube. I think Dom put in a poll as well on YouTube, Twitter. Did I say Facebook? Did you put it on Facebook?
No, I didn't put it on Facebook. No,
so it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube and Twitter currently.
YouTube and Twitter. Yeah, that's
so
it.
It's currently on YouTube and Twitter. So if you guys can head over to YouTube or Twitter in the community section on YouTube, and just answer the question to the poll, you know, it just gives us a bit of.
Find out to put a poll on Facebook. I don't think it has the option.
Yeah, you can do polls on Facebook. But yeah, that I totally forgot about that until until the feedback. But yeah, we're always monitoring the thingies, and like I say, Blue Sky is our new platform. I can't guarantee that any other partners are on Blue Sky, but as far as I'm aware, and I'm just like shooting in the dark, we are the first on Blue Sky right now. So
I've done a search for Minecraft partners and nothing comes up whatsoever.
So there you go. If it seems like we are the first Minecraft partner to be on Blue Sky, and it is going to be a good central hub for us to post. Like I say, it's pretty much a carbon copy of Twitter, so even Fox can use it.
I'm going to be honest. It's the frustrating thing is, and the one of the frustrating things about Twitter is that you have to pay to tweet longer, which is an absolute travesty. But the other issue I have with Blue Sky is that they only give you a certain amount of characters, which is just in this world.
Twitter does as well, though, doesn't it?
Pardon?
Twitter does as well. It only gives you a set amount of characters to post.
Oh yeah. Unless you pay for premium on X, then you can tweet longer. You can write longer.
I think Blue Skies is longer though, isn't it? Because on Twitter you only get like 300 characters, but I'm sure that I'd done a post the other day that was well over 300 characters and let me post it.
All I know is that neither platform is long enough to list Fox's specs for his PC.
I just link. All I'll do is just link them to this podcast.
I know, yeah, it's 300 characters.
It's 300 characters. Blue Sky.
Yeah, I can see that. I just can't.
Yeah, so that's that's a big issue, and obviously in this day and age where I understand the point of like short messages, but sometimes you're gonna need a little bit longer. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
that's what it is. It's just like a quick bullet point thing. This is this, and it's not like a ranting platform. So
no, but they should at least just at least give people the options to just tackle a little bit longer.
Nearly done, don't worry.
Yawning.
Rude, you are aware you're on camera, right?
Yeah, sometimes I forget.
Right, and so moving on, the last thing we can realistically discuss is what Don's going to have to go through now, which is this month's giveaway. Last month's giveaway was run by CB. I can't remember what his full name was. I'd have to check. But CB won last month's giveaway, which was the creative giveaway. So they won on that.
I believe Rose entered that one as well, didn't she?
New 2 seconds. I got a comment in the YouTube so the Just Letters add-on is not currently released yet. It's been submitted, so we've got to wait to hear off Minecraft to see for approval, and then to give us a selection of dates, which then Don will choose a date of when he wants it to be released. So once we have that information, Alex, we'll post it in the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, if you !Discord in the chat, it'll bring up the link, and all our information is displayed within Discord. So yeah, sorry guys, carry on. Don and Eros.
No, we were just discussing now Eros lost.
Oh right,
I didn't want to win. It was more of like an ad for you guys.
No, it was a beautiful video.
I was
Absolutely.
trying to get other people to do it. I'm surprised no one did.
We didn't get, to be honest, I think I was quite surprised on the lack of interest in that one because I thought we'd
Yeah.
get a bit more interest on that one.
Yeah,
But I mean,
but
you know,
it's a small community, so it's
Yeah.
obviously you got to think of normally when they say when you do streaming or recording, only 10% of your community is active. So if you've got like Eros is like she's got like I don't know how many thousand followers, but normally only 10% are active. So like she'll only get a certain amount of likes. Like she won't get like 29,000 likes, which you would think considering everybody subscribes. But you'd think you'd get a like or some form of interactivity of everybody that follows you. But unfortunately, you don't because of time zones, because of people who are having stuff in real life. They say only about 10% of your community is active.
yeah.
So people blind follow. People come in. I mean, we see it time and time again the last couple of weeks on Kick where we've just had someone come in, drop a follow, say, "Oh, if you want support, do this, do this." It's like, nah, mate. It's a blind follow, and but you get that. So at the moment, we are, like I say, we're only a small community. We've got like 230 plus members within the Discord, and if only 10%'s active, that's like 20 odd members, which is about right. When you look at the same people that comment, same with the streams, you can guarantee almost every stream Locks is in. You can guarantee, 9 times out of 10 Maple's in. Then you get Durr comes in. So it's the same people that we see across the streams all the time.
Yeah, true.
And then you got to think of then the creativity side. Not everyone's creative, so it's just one of them projects that, as the community grows, them type of giveaways will actually expand and get better. But because it's a new thing and it's a new form of giveaway, it's just. I mean, I think we got a good response. I think we had about 5 people that actually participated. So Fox didn't know if he could participate because I says to Fox, "Why didn't you do like something?" So, well, I didn't know I could participate. But like I says, you can because, I mean, even if you wanted to do it, you could have done it. I could have done something, but me personally, I wouldn't take away from the community.
It's one of those things of if we want to do community-driven stuff, then we're gonna have to allow the community to do it. And
yeah, but I think if we get involved as well, it just gives that extra bit. I mean, obviously we won't win it because you just won't pick it, but I think us taking part will boost the numbers, but also give the community a little bit more confidence in saying, well, if they can do it, we can do it. You know what I mean?
I think they would like to see, like, depending on what the contest is. I think, people would probably like to see what you guys do with it.
Well, I'll let Don carry on with the description of this month's giveaway. I ain't got no clue, guys, so I'm in the dark.
It's simple. It's so simple. It's genius. So we have a counting corner. So on the 24th, I'm going to see who's put the most numbers in there, and I'm going to give them 1,000 mine coins. It's that simple. That's your giveaway.
Oh, there's any? I'm not going to mention that. I'll tell you that off stream.
What?
I'll tell you off stream because if anyone's watching and they cut an ad, you go, "Oh, okay," and then boom.
Fair enough.
So I'll explain it off stream.
I'm going to count up on the 24th. I'm going to take a half hour out of my day on the 24th on Christmas Eve, count up, and then DM somebody.
Are we taking admins out of consideration of this? Considering I can literally post every number every second.
We're not included. I mean, feel free to put numbers in there, but we're not included.
Oh, what 1,000 mine coins, Don?
That's.
I want 1,000, so I'm just going to go in there and start counting up because I can count every second, unlike everybody else who's 6 hours wait.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's the secret giveaway for December. I didn't want to tell people too soon because I didn't want them going a bit crazy.
Anyway, because they can only post every 6 hours. So what we're up to at the moment in Counting Corner, we are up to, if I can find it, we're up to 319. So even if you said it at the beginning of the month, people can only do it can only post once every 6 hours.
Yeah. I can't believe I got the 250 mark, and that was a complete accident. I just logged on and
that annoyed me. That did, because I'll be honest with you, I was sat there watching it, and I was watching it, and I was watching it, and I fell asleep.
It was
was-
purely fluke on my part. There were no fishing for it or anything. I just logged on and went, oh, next number's 250.
Yeah, it
And
was
then
on. It was on 240, 253. So when I had Jacob posted 253, I was sat watching it. Oh, sorry, not 253. Jonah put 247, and then I was like, oh, it's only two away. And then I fell asleep. I woke up. It's not even a massive time gap between them. Like I think I woke up at 1 o'clock, and I seen you put 250. So like, God dang it! Of all the people I didn't want to win, it was you.
And you know what? Any other night, I would not have been up at that time. Was that? Am I right in thinking that was in the middle of the night? Or is that in the
It
middle
was
of the day?
2:38 in the afternoon. That's what I'm saying. I woke up at
Is
1
it a-
o'clock.
Is it a 48-hour clock? 24-hour
It's,
clock.
40, it's 24-hour clock, yeah.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, that it completely scratched that previous comment.
Yeah, because Kaya's posted at 13:06. I woke up because I went to bed. I'd done the score and I fell asleep. I was on my phone and I fell asleep on my bed and I woke up at 1 o'clock and I seen you posted that. And I was like, God dang it, I missed it by like 22 minutes.
Well, hopefully there'll be a 500 one.
There is a 500 one. I have posted about
if we get to there, and because obviously we had an intentional sabotage earlier on in it, didn't we? But
off stream.
Stream, okay.
Off stream. I think I put it. I think I put it in the main post of the chat.
It was fixed.
Whee!
Right. Okay. Cool.
Oh look. I haven't even edited that one. First night at 250. I did put it somewhere about the. I think it was the announcement. Because I totally forgot to create the role, and then when you started asking for the role, I was like, I haven't got the role. I didn't create the role. So, we've also, guys, don't forget, we've also got Dad Joke of the Month. Not many people have posted in it this month, which is a little bit upsetting.
Yeah, even more upsetting. Nobody's reacting to anybody's.
We need the reactions, because the reactions is when it gets posted into Finger. I mean, I do like, not unlike these, what do you call a Frenchman wearing sandals? Philippe Falop. I thought that was funner.
That's pretty good, but it's not as good as mine.
Nah, mate.
I'll read it then, and then let everybody judge.
Where do reindeers go when they lose their tails? Any good retailer. Hardy, hardy, har. You know,
your delivery was shocking.
It's that much of a good joke.
Where's the enthusiasm for the flip-flop one?
Because the Philippe Falop one was better.
That's shocking.
Anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. Is there anything that anyone wants to ask? Heroes, have you got any other questions that you want to peck Don's brain with?
Do any of you collect Hot Wheels?
Hot Wheels,
yes.
wheel them away. Don probably does, because
my son collects them.
Because that's what I think about when I see Roads Plus. I'm just like, ooh, Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we should get like a Roads Plus sign knocked up, like the Hot Wheels sign done for the city from
Roads Plus. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Awesome. There's a challenge there for you.
My son collects them. You should see his collection. It's ridiculously impressive.
Nice.
Nothing to do with me loving them as well. It's just all his. He's bought every single one of them.
Well, I heard
employed 3-year-old.
I heard a bit of uproar about Hot Wheels, how their quality of cars has come down. It's like it showed you, like back in the 90s, you had like the undercarriage of the cars was all detailed, but now it's just flat plastic.
Yeah, probably right with that, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if that's it then, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. We won't be back now for a podcast till after the New Year. I'm not going to do a mid-Christmas New Year podcast. It will be after the New Year now. No. Our last stream as well will be this Saturday. I'm not going to do any streaming till after the New Year. So, yeah, I think the guys at MobBlocks need some time off now, spend some time with their families, have a break from all the development work, and then we can crack on back with stuff, in 2025, and hopefully we'll get the add-on out, the Just Let Us add-on out in the new year. We'll have the next update for the Roads Plus coming out. We'll also have the next add-on update for Fishings Plus. So it's a busy year, isn't it? A busy year.
Yeah.
So, I do want to take this time, though, to thank each and every one of you guys that have supported us since we started up the streaming, since, we've started building the community. Without you guys, it would be a little bit difficult. you know, I can't say for certain that the community is impacting on marketplace, but me personally, as a guy who thrives on community, you guys are making this better and better and better for us. You know, the interactions throughout the streams, the interactions throughout the Discords, the interactions throughout the social medias, it means so much to us that you guys actually care and want to see us succeed as a team. So, yeah, massive thank you guys for the support. So on that note, I'm going to bid you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope all your festive season goes well. I hope you all get what you want. Remember, drink responsibly, drive safely, don't drink and drive. So yeah, Merry Christmas from me.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from me.
Yeah, to all those people out there, it's goodbye from me. There you go.
Yep. Bye, everyone.
And thanks again, guys, and have a nice Christmas, and we'll see you all in the new year. Peace out.
Ooh, putting the song on.
It plays at the end.
Hey.
Oh, wait to interrupt it. Have a nice Christmas, guys, and we'll see you all in the new year. Bye-bye.
Digging down deep where the diamonds hide, a pickaxe in hand with the mobs by my side, crafting my dreams block by block. The world's my canvas, no ticking clock. Through caves and biomes I roam so free, building a fortress, it's just for me. When the creepers hiss, I take my stance. In the world of Minecraft, we always advance. MobBlocks, where the magic begins. Craft in the future, let the adventure spin. From redstone circuits to towering spires, MobBlocks fuels the builder's fire. In the nether's heat or the snowy hills, I've got the tools, I've got the skills. Trading with villagers, slaying the end. Every block's a new way to transcend. MobBlocks steps in with design so grand, making mods and tools for this endless land. From shaders to mobs with a custom twist, they keep the magic of Minecraft blissed. MobBlocks, where the magic begins. Craft in the future, let the adventure spin. From redstone circuits to towering spires, MobBlocks fuels the builder's fire. We're stepping high, we're mining low, fighting off phantoms in the moonlight glow. Exploring new realms, reaching new heights. Thanks to MobBlocks, our game ignites. So grab your sword and light your torch. It's a MobBlocks world from jungle to porch. Together